Going into the final of the men's 1 metre springboard, England's former world junior champion Jack Law was the front runner. The other contenders, fellow Englishman Chris Mears and a former Olympic gold medalist Matt Mitchum of Australia. Commentators are Roger Thames and Dean Puller.
4 Commonwealth silvers in Delhi. He'd like a change of colour to gold, of course.
Sensational start. Strong, positive jump. See the head moving around. He sees exactly where he is. And then just bending the legs as he goes through. You see it bending at the knees underneath the water.
Now, is this a star in the making for England? Jack Law. Terrific morning. He really needs to reproduce that sort of level of performance, and he could be standing at the top of that podium. Back 2.5 somersault.
And dynamic. It's a dynamic diver. He is exciting to watch. See the power he gets into the board. He's so strong. Look at that kick. Knew exactly where he was. Had plenty of time to look for the entry.
He was third after his opening dive this morning and then never looked back. He went to the top of the pile from the next round on and was never under threat. Grant Nell having a very good evening so far. Up into second. Starting to think about a medal maybe. Needs to concentrate on the inward 1.5 somersaults, 2.4. This is a low tariff dive to be flinging in at this stage of the competition. So we've got to get it absolutely spot on.
Well, that's right, it really does. It shows only 1.5 somersaults. This time he needs to go up high. He's gone back a little bit from the board. He really needs to be looking for the 9s on this one.
He is in the gold medal position. He's got 2 dives left. This is a forward 3.5 somersault tucked.
Wow, if you wanted something to tell the boys in the next round, don't bother. That was it. Look at the height that he gets off that dive. It's so high, plenty of room to do a kick. Beautiful pike kick out. He just kept going up, and wow, in the penultimate round to do that, he'll be looking for some 9s.
Close 8.5s, but he is such a powerhouse on that springboard. Reverse 1.5 somersault, 2.5 twists.
Oh, Matthew slotted a dive. We needed to do that. Yona Knight was really applying the pressure. A beautiful twisting position. I saw his countryman do a beautiful twist, but he stopped that on the entry. And that should catapult him right up into the medals.
Yes, came second.
1 to dive, Jack Law, who is in gold medal position, just has to avoid a disaster really. Needs a good solid dive here. 3.2, forward 2.5 somersault, 1 twist for the gold.
Oh, and what a finish from Jack. Strong takeoff. He wasn't just going to get it in the water, he wants to get big scores and stamp his authority. And he's done that. Magnificent.
3.8, yep, just what the doctor ordered, and a gold medal winning performance for Jack Law. England get the gold, Australia get the bronze and the silver through Mitchum and Nell. Silver yet again.
Spectacular elegance was on the cards as the crowd settled for one of its favourite events, the women's synchronised 3 metre springboard.
Canadians in the silver medal position, their 4th of 5 dives, forward 3.5 somersault.
And again, good timing, but Maybe Pamela just going a little bit over, but good synchronised there in the air. See them both spinning at the same time, but Pamela just close, just rolling there over the entry. Probably see a deduction there.
So the forward 3.5 somersaults.
Now Keeney and Smith, who were 6th, but by no means out of it, if they can really produce here with a forward 3.5 somersault.
Oh, they've done that. What a magnificent performance. Good dive. Maybe Madison going a little bit higher on the takeoff, really waited for it, but standout individual dives from both of them. Good scores, up to an 8 there for the synchronisation.
Just lifted them up.
Going into the final dives, the favourites Canada were back in 3rd place, needing to overtake both Australia and England.
Jennifer Abel and Pamela Ware, no, they've really got to produce. They will have come here for the gold. They've got a forward 2.5 somersault with 1 twist, and they need to nail it.
Oh, I think they've done it. What a magnificent dive from the Canadian pair. Good timing. It's right in the air together. Right distance from the platform.
2 7.5s for execution, solidly together. Canada are setting the standard at the moment. Keeney Madison and Annabelle Smith. The new girl, experienced performer. Here they go. Forward 2.5 somersault, 1 twist.
Oh, magnificent finish from the Australian pairing. So close here in the competition that they just need to get it down, and I think that might be enough. They're close to the board, they're good timing. I think they'll get good scores. 66.6, very good score for the Australians.
Solid response under pressure. Puts them at the moment in 2nd place behind Canada. All comes down to the final dive, even though there's been no preliminary to sort out a seeding, as it were. Alicia Blagg and Rebecca Gallantry were in the silver medal position. What colour for medal at all can they come up with? Forward 3.5 somersault. It's a 3.1 tariff.
I think they might have done it now. The English pairing, the final dive. What a magnificent dive. They've got the degree of difficulty. They weren't that far behind going into the last round. Only 1 point and a beautiful finish. Look at that entry.
Oh, look at that. Oh, they know they pulled it out. A gold medal winning dive from Blagg and Gallantry. They can hardly believe it.
And what a magnificent finish from the 2 English girls.
And the crowd here really getting behind them, all those English supporters. The Leeds contingent have really got their money's worth here. And Rebecca Gallantry, who's been such a distinguished servant of English and British diving, has got her reward. And young Alicia Blagg as well has delivered when it mattered. And the English team will be absolutely delighted for those 2 girls. It was tight, but that was an emphatic last dive, and they really grabbed their chance